Why to choose and refer the most detailed home inspector? Mike, I can't tell you how many times people choose the wrong home inspector to only find out later on they have a leaky oil tank or a broken heating system or something of the other. Love to hear your thoughts.
Every home inspector is going to be a little bit different. Even though we have state licensing and there are minimum standards, some guys just do the minimum. And some folks are afraid to bring in, somebody that might be more detailed. So what I want to try to do is bust the myth that too much detail is a bad thing. So what people are afraid of is an alarmist or somebody that makes a mountain out of a molehill. That, okay, if you're exaggerating what defects are to make something seem worse than it really is a problem and probably a topic for another show. But detail is something that you should not be afraid of. You should identify all the defects. You just have to put them in the right framework. For example, we've done inspections right after another inspector has done them and found stuff that is serious that they neglected to call out for the previous person. So what ends up happening is somebody has an opinion of a house. They maybe did a pre-list inspection, and the buyer chose to have us come in and do another inspection, and the other inspector was less detailed. Maybe the agent wanted a cleaner looking home inspection report, so they chose somebody maybe that's not as diligent as us. And then when we go in there and we find things, now it's even worse because it's like, well, what did I just spend money on a pre-list inspection for when these buyers came in and then found serious things wrong with my house? Shouldn't I have known about this? And that is somebody choosing somebody that doesn't take the time or spend the energy to give a quality detailed dome. So those people were afraid of the details, chose a home inspector to give them a cupcake report that would say everything is A-okay. And now it's worse off than it would have been had they not even done a pre-list inspection, because now there is the worst thing you can have in real estate. Somebody doesn't trust somebody. When you're a buyer's realtor and that buyer trusts you for your recommendation to the name of a good inspector, if you give them the name of an inspector who doesn't do a good job because they're not going to find stuff, so to speak, so that your transaction goes through, for right now in the very, very short-sighted immediate future, that helps this one transaction go through, maybe. But in the future, when that person moves in, if they're unlucky enough to have significant items missed because of a lack of detail or a lack of thoroughness, that person is going to find a different realtor when they sell their house 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. So you're not going to get that repeat business from that customer or their family. So you're really hurting your own reputation, even though you didn't do the home inspection. So you're always better finding a guy that's going to do the most thorough job with the most detail. Again, temper the items. Everything's not a major structural issue going to make the house fall down, but you want every little thing in the report.